Hi YouTube, this is Sasha, and just saying g'day. Say g'day to my new subscribers. I'd love to go through you all individually, but I can't, so I won't. I got your email, Tobes, about that information, about that person who had a sex change and decided to go back and all that sort of stuff, and I'm pretty well aware of him, but I'm reading on further. There might have been something else that I missed out of that, so I'm still trying to figure that out. But yeah, I thought I might just do an update for my transition as to where I'm at and where my brain's at and all that sort of stuff. Okay, it's an interesting thing, the brain and your thoughts. But to give you the short version, I've gone to see the shrink a couple of times. On the first time, he said okay to the hormones and to a treatment and a treatment plan and all that. But endocrinologists in this neck of the woods are few and far between. There are actually people on a waiting list that have serious heart complaints that will probably die before they actually get to see their endocrinologist for the first time. So given that and knowing that, I'm not impatient. I'll take my stand in the queue. That's not a problem there. I am blessed in the fact that my local GP used to work in Sydney for a couple of years in the gender reassignment division. Now, given it was 15 years ago, and he's aware of that as well, so he's looked into it and done a little bit more research. He's also got in contact with the Sydney's or New South Wales top best endocrinologist, so he's got someone to pick the brains of, and he can quite easily follow a general treatment plan. And as far as Premarin, well, let's face it, there's not really too much science behind that. He knows how to read blood tests and he knows what to look for, so it's all good. But I don't get to see him until the 21st of May, so there's a little bit of a waiting period there, so that's cool. And in that time, I've seen the shrink for the second time, and he's cool. He's given me the big thumbs up, and I'm sane, and that everything's going really rosy for my thought process, and I'm logical and sane and rational, so it's all good. And I'm happy about that. I'm happy to know I'm not mad, so I was really questioning that. So yeah, so it's all good in that respect. I've got a really major hassle with hair at the moment. Not this hair, I'm talking about body hair and facial hair. It hurts for me to shave, so I tend not to shave that often. I've got really sensitive skin in that respect, and obviously when I don't shave, I tend not to like to go out in public or be seen in public or judged by the public eye, which includes your eye, and I'm sorry for saying that, but that's who I am, and that's how I react to things. So yeah, you won't see me that often on the camera unless I've had a decent shave, and there's a couple of vlogs I've put on or a couple of responses I've done without a shave, and I don't even like the look of it, so I'm not going to do that again. So until I can get a handle on this hair on an ongoing basis where I don't have to be subject to it all the time, notice it, feel it, and be aware of it, then I'll probably come a little bit more out of my shell and out of my skin, so to speak. So yeah, I've had interestingly, I've had a bit of downtime, is what I would call it, and I believe thoughts and life and everything is an ebb and flow, yin and yang. So there's moments where I'm excelled and I'm propelled, and there are moments where I withdraw and reflect. And the last couple of years, the last couple of weeks have been very much a reflection time, thinking about a lot of things, thinking about my thoughts, so to speak, and are they put in the right spot, and how do I really see this, and what do I really believe, and given the fact that the world used to be flat and went round, In other words, we discovered it being round and we were all idiots thinking it was flat. I don't want to turn out to be an idiot given some further discovery that proves me to just be off on a fashion or a fad as opposed to the real thing. I don't know whether I can wrap this up really quickly, but it's quite evolutionary. Is it a birth defect? Is it natural? Is it something we should look up to, down to, across to, whatever? I'm at a stage right now, and this may change, and probably will change, I should say. I'm at a stage right now where I think that society is really driving me to the look of what a female is. That doesn't discourage the fact that internally I feel like a female. So, yeah, so that's a pretty important thing as far as I'm concerned. The weird part about it is where does it stop? I mean, have always been a believer that surgery is not the answer to anything, and if anybody, it's just not the answer to anything and everything, and happiness should be able to be achieved without the use of a knife. So therefore, and if really happiness is what I'm trying to achieve, do I need surgery or not? I've come to the conclusion where surgery full stop, whether it be anything, whether it be my nose, facial features, anything, that's a personal choice, and I'll take that and I'll deal with that when I want. As far as that putting me into any category or box, forget it. I know who I am, you're not going to change me, and surgery's not going to change me, and that's the most important thing. May give me the ability to do certain things, but that's what happens to a blind person who can't be not blind. Does that make them not a human? I mean, does it make them not themselves? It's almost so ridiculous it's laughable. So no, surgery is not the answer to anything, but I can say that if society keeps driving my thoughts to what the ultimate person is going to be, well then I will want to be that ultimate person, and given our science and capabilities of this time, if that gets me closer to that ultimate goal, then that's even better. Hey, maybe society should really have a look at what they're really driving here, and the repercussions and manifestations that it creates. I think we've been saying that for years, but it's almost as if we're just so used to it, we don't really want to give it up. I don't. I just want to live in amongst it. I don't want to give it up. So yeah, it's a strange world. So that's where I'm at the moment. So there's nothing really major in one way or the other. I'm still going to continue through my transition. There's no two ways about that. It's just that it's evolving in different sort of directions or thoughts or beliefs. And the further I go down it, the more it questions things. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm yet to take my first pill. Hopefully that will be on or around the 21st of May. Yeah, that'll be interesting, and I'm sure that my thoughts and emotions and all that might change as well through that. So yeah, this is just a vlog of what things are like on the 5th of May. Yeah, 5th of May. Anyhow, catch you later, guys. Thank you very much to the new subscribers. A big g'day to all you guys. And yeah, I hope this finds you all very well, and I hope you're all very happy. And if not, I hope you're happy in your struggle to be happy. Okay, stay smiling and cheers.